What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another F1 24 League racing video. Today we are in a CCRL racing at Monaco. Here's a quick peek at the Drivers' Championship standings. We are sitting at P8 with 93 points. It's been a pretty dominant season from LB the Goat in the Red Bull. I believe he has 4 or 5 race wins and is just pretty much running away with the championship at this point. Heading into the quality lap here, we are making up a little bit of time. Again, that's just from track evolution. Trying to push the car as hard as we can through these tight turns of Monaco. Coming out of the hairpin here, we're going to gain about 2.5 tenths. But then into this corner here, we're going to make a critical mistake. Have to turn left going into a right, which you never want to do. And it's going to cost us over 3 tenths of time. In our first quality lap in this chicane here, we did invalidate our time, so you're going to see here that we are going to instantly gain seconds on our previous lap time. So truthfully, I have no idea where I'm going to sit coming across the line in regards to other drivers. But we're going to keep pushing the car along through these last few corners and see what we can do. Coming out of this final turn, we have quite the moment, which is going to end up costing us quite a bit of time. But coming across the line, we are going to put up a 1:11.616, which is good enough for P5.
There's a lot of time to gain out of that.
Unfortunately, we did invalidate our last quali lap, so we are going to end up sitting in P10, which is going to make this Monaco Grand Prix very, very hard on us. We are going to start on the hards this time compared to the MCR race where we started on the mediums. We're just really going to try to see how long we can make these hards last and see if we can't undercut anybody to make up any positions here easily in Monaco. So now we've got 5 red lights and it's lights out and away we go. These hards did not give me the most amount of traction off of the line here, so we are going to go 3 wide into turn 1. Somehow I am going to come out of here without damage. I am unsure how I did not get any wing damage or that nature, but we are gladly not going to complain, so we are going to maintain our P10 position. The main thing here in Monaco is always the safety cars and things of that nature, so the main thing that we need to focus on is just keeping the car on track. Make up positions when we can, as we're going to take one here.
Just keep it clean. That's all we're looking to do.
As you can hear me say, we're just looking to keep the car clean. It is Monaco, one of the toughest tracks to overtake at. Truthfully, it is not wide enough for 2 F1 cars to go side by side here. You may get lucky into turn 1 with the DRS if you get a good enough exit coming out of that last chicane there. But really, there's no other good place to overtake here in Monaco. The other main thing that we want to focus on is not taking any exceeding track limits or corner cutting penalties. As you can see, I'm sure that Williams just took a corner cutting or exceeding penalty there in that chicane. In these league races, penalties can add up quickly and it can really alter the result of a race. So if you can get across the line cleanly with no in-game penalties, it could really benefit you. As few cars make contact here, so we're going to make up 2 positions. Looks like we've got the kick sauber out. So there will be a virtual safety car deployed. We are going to slow down a little bit, just make sure that delta is positive so we do not get a drive-through penalty. Heading into lap 2 now, we are going green again. We are now in P7, chasing down this Williams in front of us. Again, want to push, but don't want to push too hard and risk putting the car on the wall or spinning out, causing wing damage, anything of that nature that could potentially ruin our race.
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Alright, hards are slippery through there.
Green flag.
Heading over just a lap later, we are chasing down this Williams. We are going to have the DRS. We're really going to try to focus on this exit here, and we just get a little too power happy. Lose the back end a little bit. We are going to lose a bit of our front wing. Try to rejoin safely. We are going to have to complete at least 1 lap without a front wing.
Didn't really think I was going to lose the car there.
You've got front wing damage. This will have a major impact on performance unless you box for a new one.
Later that lap, thankfully, we are going to get blessed with a VSC.
Alright, this worked out perfect.
So now we are going to plan on heading into the pits. We're going to throw in a set of mediums. We know they're not going to last the whole race, but this does give us a little bit of a time advantage going into the pits with the VSC
Stop, but
So we'll have that pit crew throw on a new wing here, and then for some reason my clutch sticks. It would not allow me to get the car in gear. Thankfully the car behind us pits as well, so therefore we are only going to lose one position, and the VSC is still going to be out as we exit the pits.
everybody else hasn't finished.
Right away as we come out of the pits, the VSC is going to start to end, and we are going to go green racing here. Into lap 6 now. We are on the medium side of tires. We are going to make up a position here from a car heading into the pits. So back to our original P8 position before we did end up spinning the car.
Don't forget, you've got more control than ever over your ERS mode, so play around with them in your MFT.
Here we got our race engineer continuing to tell us about how the new ERS is going to work in this game. Put a comment in the chat if you as well are over how many times this guy is going to tell us how the new ERS works in F124. Heading into lap 17 here, now we have tacked on 6 seconds worth of penalties, which is very easily to do here at Monaco. The Alpine's going to try to head into the pits. We are side by side, and he is going to basically run me off the track. Then we are going to lose the car not only once, but twice. So we are going to completely lose a wing, drop down into P6. Thankfully we do know that we had to come into the pits either way to finish the race.
Yeah, we should almost just box for a fucking set of hards.
We don't have the data for that, I'm afraid.
Okay, well, figure out the data.
Next time we box.
Thank you.
As you can hear here, I am quite frustrated with myself for losing the car not once, but twice here at Monaco. I know it is very easy to do, but never a really fun thing to do in a league race. So we're going to head into the pits here, throw in another wing, throw on a set of hard tires that'll last us till the end of the race. And again, just try to keep the car clean for the rest of the race.
Monaco.
Okay, off we go, back into the race.
Love Monaco.
Faster than we were expecting.
Coming out of pit lane here, this Alpine is going to overtake us, so we will lose one position and move into P7.
Tyres through to the end now.
Truthfully, the rest of these laps were kind of boring. It was just kind of me driving around. There was a car that headed into the pits, so we ended up making up one position. Heading into lap 37 of 39 here, we were lapped once, so the leader is technically right in front of us, which that'll mean we're technically only going to have to do 38 laps. So realistically, we're looking at a lap and a half left of racing. We do have a little bit of wing damage, but we are not going to stop. Guys, also throw a comment in the chat if you guys also have been a victim of this chicane in this corner right here. One lap left in a league race, and I don't know how we don't even take wing damage. We literally just clean take the wheel off. As you can see there, major disappointment, as this league does not also use the 90% rule, so that means we will not take any points from this race. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys could, like, comment, subscribe, and share, and we will see you guys in the next video.